Cities are crucial in facilitating economic growth. This is the word from Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene. He was speaking at the Gordon Institute for Business Studies, where a number of city managers are being exposed to a week-long course on executive leadership. The aim is to empower city leaders to think more strategically about how they manage the future of the cities they lead and sow seeds in their locations to enable economic growth.
Encouraging these city leaders, Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene said cities were critical for growth. He noted that 70% of South Africa was now urbanized, with that number set to continue growing. Critical decisions around infrastructure development and other issues can help to create the right environment for business development and accompanying job creation.
Our cities offer the rich mix of diverse people, diverse skills, infrastructure and capital to drive innovation, and even to lead on emerging and long-range agendas from climate change to digital transformation.
Nene said National Treasury had lent its weight to these executives being trained at Gibbs because of the value that the course's insights would give them. He said that the country could ill afford for any of its cities to fall, given their socio-economic value. He cited the case of Detroit in the United States, a big hub for motor vehicle production, as having failed in 2013 as it fell into bankruptcy, and how it was important that governance was in place for South African cities not to get there.
And there may be even more poignant examples closer to home if we are not careful. With our own urbanization, political and administrative challenges here that sometimes have our cities, in spite of their great potential, teetering on the brink of collapse.
An expert in urbanization, Dr. Joan Clos, who's the ex-mayor of Barcelona in Spain, noted that urbanization was accelerating globally, with 56% of the world now being urbanized. As for Africa, it's expected to have the highest youth population in the coming years.
Africa has a very high rate of population growth. That means that you have two growths, urbanization and population.
This fact for the continent becomes even more urgent for policymakers and city leaders to anticipate, as young people in particular move away from inactive economic locations into cities where the expectations for finding economic opportunities will be high. National Treasury's Director General Dondo Mokgajane urged city leaders to look at doing things more efficiently, especially in the area of procurement. He said it was about time that suppliers to local government rethink their excessive profit margins to make business relationships more sustainable, adding that for too long a time there has been a culture of greed. Nomphumelelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.